That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
What's up, everyone? I'm Xenoblade, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit different of a game. This is Xenoblade Chronicles. It is on the Wii U, so I'm going to give this a try. I haven't really played much other than created my character and probably a total of 5 minutes of gameplay. That's it. So this is all new to me. I'm diving into this pretty much brand new for the first time. Previously, I have streamed a lot of mobile games, which I love doing. You can see those streams over on YouTube at Crisis2Seth1. Like and follow, and also check out the ones that are here on Twitch at Xenoblade, and like and follow here. And stay tuned because I'll be playing more cool games and more vintage systems. So with that said, let's get into Xenoblade Chronicles. I have no idea what this game is about. The case just looked cool, and it was, I think, 20 bucks. So you can't really beat that. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, man. I gotta pay for this VCam too, because I just can't take the watermark. Can't do it. It's annoying. It looks fun. It does. I have no idea what the game's about, so, but it looks fun. Put this in full screen mode. There we go. Get the mouse off there. And I'm gonna be drinking a damn Red Bull to celebrate the day. This one is called Karuba. Yeah. That's kind of obvious. Oh, this Red Bull is delicious. Thank you, Red Bull, for making such a delicious drink. Also, everything I do use is Razer, so shout out to Razer for making awesome gaming peripherals and equipment. So they do a great job. I will, however, say though, stop making cheap mice. Your new mice are getting lighter and feeling cheaper. Your old mice like the Mamba and the Lancehead and the Basilisk and even the older Viper were amazing mice. You did not need to change those at all. They worked beautifully. And I personally like a little bit heavier of a mouse. I do. I don't like the light, cheap plastic. This. If it even shows up on my camera. This. I don't like this. I could pick this up with toothpicks or you know, like, yeah, it's gonna try and edit it out, but this is just too light. This is too much, and the buttons click way too easy. Go back to your roots and keep making the good stuff, because I'm telling you, Logitech is catching up on the mouse so bad. You don't want them to beat you. But that was my little spiel there. Oh, I can't even continue. I can do a new game. Okay, so now I guess I'm dying to refresh again because it didn't save. Disable auto power down for Chronicles X. When disabled, or Wii U will remain active for as long as the game is loaded, regardless of course. I don't want to save these. Yeah. The Wii U was such an awesome system, too. It really was. Yeah, whatever. It was. I don't know why they jumped to the Switch so fast. I mean, I get it. Kids want to play on mobile devices, and that's all they do, but should have kept going with the Wii U. It was awesome. It was more advanced than any other Nintendo system they have. It really was. The Switch doesn't even do half the stuff the Wii U does. But you could take off the side controllers. Whoop-de-doo. I can go in the other room and play the game right on this tablet if I want to. The same as you can the Switch. Or you could just put the disc in your console and like a normal console. I won't get into this too much today, but this is just going to be like an intro, I guess. Which I should have labeled it intro. So just know you're watching this. It's an intro, and I have the seasons changing behind my head here. It's beautiful. I skipped this when I first tried this, so I actually want to see what's going on here. Probably the voice is very quiet. So just a little bit. There we go. My capture card is an Elgato. I tried the Razer Ripsaw and I love it, but this is just going to use it as a laptop.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Okay, so very catchy so far. That was an awesome intro. Alright, I'm done streaming. That's just joking. What's this all about? Okay, alright. No. Yes. Much better. Okay. No. The faces are just out of this world. I can do that one. Yeah. None of these cheeks look any different. Morning. Hair, stop. Yes. Get rid of that nonsense. Great. Much better. Special. Negative. What the hell that thing is. Let's go away with that. No. Okay, alright, let's go back. Let's do oops and yes. There we go. Do the pupils. No. No.
They staggered me. They staggered me. Nice job. It's a pleasure. Huh. Success. I've lost my balance.
We did great. What? What? I've lost my balance.
No, not our problem.
Shall we? Just tell me what to do. Huh? Huh? Just tell me what to do. Huh? Huh? Is that it? They never stood a chance. They never stood a chance. They never stood a chance.
Done. Yes. Wonderful. The first part of the stream was me making a character. Watch this can disappear. can't even watch the disappear. That is a...
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Was I supposed to be assembled?
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
You all know what I'm writing. Yes. Yes.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
Yes.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
Give a stranger a gun. Everybody, it's Give a Stranger a Gun Day.
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
planet Earth. Your homeworld.
You know, the big
Or
blue
rather,
planet with some
it used
green.
to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Wiped out.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah, yep.
That's
Ringing
it,
bells.
man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves.
Oh,
You up to the
goodness.
task?
Bring it on! Shadow Strike! Sliding Slinger!
Well, you know what?
Not even a distant now, we're stuck on a whole different planet. Nobody's looking at the sky, trouble always all around, so we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as we can until we get
Hammer!
off. Jaws up, then call off that song with no guitar.
You're not half bad.
You're not half good.
There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
You got some more bugs? Shit. Oh. And we get a bug. Where is it? I hear a big one. Oh. Swim.
Feel the hard work paying off.
It didn't have to be like this.
Shadow Strike! Storm Hammer! Sliding Slinger!
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
It's up to you now. Hit him hard.
Oh, I died. I'm a little confused with what's going on. But I'll figure them out. I'm sure. Yeah, no, I wanted to fight them again.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Love the music.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
What
Listen.
Ready to go?
It's just 2 speeds. Oh. Is there a way in? Jeez.
Never stop getting stronger.
I don't know what I just did, but I don't know what those things are doing for me. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Oh, it's some kind of flying thing that I don't want to mess with right now. No. Level 49. Excellent.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
Okay. You go get
And this
food.
was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Rexes. Riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready? Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. close range combat. Upper hand. I have to stay in this. Help me.
That's why I didn't want to kill you. Try this again. It's pretty tough. That's what it is.
Shadow strike. Slide ice. Move in and do some damage. Scream edge. Roll armor. Switch to close range combat. Sliding ice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike. Now, melee attacks. I'm in trouble. Heal me. I am so back in. I can do anything. Slide ice. Move in and do some damage. It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Thanks. It's actually pretty sweet. Why I've never played it until now, I don't know. It's a lot of loading screens, though. What are we loading?
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh?
Shabby.
For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
Please don't say New York.
We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome
Oh,
to NLA.
almost just as bad. It definitely looks a lot cleaner.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
That's pretty sweet. That is. Oh, hello, love. I'm streaming. Did you get groceries? Food. Okay. Okay, so I might just stop it there and leave this as the intro and continue playing this at a later time or another day. But I will be streaming later. It'll either be PUBG Mobile with WolfieX or not Knives Out, definitely not.
How about a
but-
quick
or
tour
Free
of the
Fire,
facilities
one of
to
the two.
refresh your memory?
Play one of the two later. Just to have a little bit more fun.
Let's start with your living
Knives Out
quarters.
sucks.
Follow me.
Sucks. It sucks. It's like if you covered a cigarette in dog poop and tried to smoke it. That's what Knives Out is like.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can
Hello,
call me
Wolfie X.
Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
I'll call you
The
dude.
three of us were in the Coalition
You called
forces
me
together.
ma'am.
Specifically,
dude.
the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to
There
work.
you go again.
Until next time, Colonel.
See you, miss. See you, dude.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I'll look around for a minute. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, that worked. Now here's Snoop Dogg in the background. If they had played the Tokyo Drift theme song right there, That would have made that complete.
Damn it!
The guy was terrible at introductions. Oh, another cutscene. We'll give it an
Look,
introduction.
I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
She shouldn't be driving.
Anyway,
That's for
you guys
sure.
heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
It actually might be Everlast. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, must be in the cutscene over here. There is. Please hold. And I'm gonna miss a valuable part of the story.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
Okay. I missed a lot.
Restaurants, galleries,
That's alright though.
cafes,
Had to get a banana.
clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
She flies too.
Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
I don't know what the...
They'll be eager to hear the details on how
Where
I
are her
found you,
parents?
I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
This place has a different song. That's the only song. Said don't get sidetracked, but... Oh.
Working hard?
Song is the same and you. Hey.
What's wrong?
Thanks for the help, Trevor.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one.
Scarface.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some
Why
time.
don't you put her in charge?
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Silence. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Ooh, show
Their
me.
technology and weapons were
Again.
beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Naked infant's pretty powerful if it's got diarrhea. I'm just saying.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Ooh, show me this, too.
Those of us who escaped on the White
Again.
Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born.
There's a lot more letters.
The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Do I gotta ask the question? I do.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
No, don't want to talk to him again. What do we got in the kitchen? It's like Phantasy Star Online, kind of. It's got that, that kind of 5. Ooh, where am I going? This way.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Doozies, shabby, cream of the crop.
Speaking of work, that reminds me.
What else will she come up with next?
Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
The shabby mission control board.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Let me guess, it's right over here, where there'll be another cutscene.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, That's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
No.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome,
Yeah, you
right?
can.
So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Listen.
Hey,
Shopping. Let's shop for another cutscene.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Wouldn't that just be the greatest thing if Fleet Snipes showed up as soon as he got to the tower door?
Hey!
Hey, am I right?
Hey, Waka. That would be great.
really?
Listen,
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day
I
here.
gotta watch those movies again. They were
The
great.
government leaders, too.
think it was
They're
3 of
based
them.
in the tower. Guys like our new Director
like the
General
Underworld
Maurice
before it was
Chassan, for
Underworld.
example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision.
Yeah,
In
right.
any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
The game's not boring. I'm just it's me yawning because I'm tired. But I mean, it's pretty damn good so far. I enjoy it. I've just completed 2 chapters, a prologue and the first chapter. So awesome. Yeah. Then I don't know. Maybe it did just to be safe, I will do that again myself. Okay, alright. Down on this one. Cool, that's awesome. That's so cool. So that was Xenoblade Chronicles, and that is on the Wii U. It's an awesome game so far. To me, it reminds me a lot of what is it? Fantasy Star Online, the one that I used to play back on Dreamcast. It's got that typical RPG feel to it, which is pretty cool, and I like it. The only thing I wasn't really okay with, I guess, is the auto shooting. I don't really like that. I like to be able to control the shooting and the slashing myself, but it is what it is, and it's an older game, so I'll deal with it because everything else makes up for that. So awesome game. I'm going to continue playing it, so we'll just label this part 1. Stay tuned later. Like I said, we'll be playing some mobile games, which we'd love doing, and got to get back into the other games that I keep saying that I'm going to get into. So much to do, so little time. Check out my streams over on YouTube, Crisis2Seth1, like and follow. And also follow me over here on Twitch at AztecCell. And stay tuned and get that chat box. Join the streams. It's fun. Sort of, sometimes. And until next time or later, remember. Oh, you could see it. Take off your pants and jacket. Peace.
Skills are sharp, it's with his eye. I say self the master of gaming.